High above the desert sands, the Sky City thrived, a marvel of floating islands connected by rope bridges and the dreams of those brave enough to fly. But today, Kai's dream of becoming a sky courier would be tested. His first solo delivery to the Storm Isles, the most dangerous route in the kingdom. Elder Thane spoke softly but firmly. This message can save the Storm Isles from collapse. Their supply ropes are failing, and only you can fly fast enough to deliver aid. Nira double-checked every strap and knot. Trust your instincts, Kai, and trust Skylark. She knows the winds better than any chart. The scroll held more than words. It carried the hopes of hundreds of families living on fragile sky platforms, tethered by ropes thinner than spider silk. The moment Skylark's wings caught the thermal updraft, the Sky City shrank below them, and the vast ocean of clouds stretched endlessly ahead. For the first hour, the journey was peaceful. Sunlight danced on the clouds, and the wind sang soft harmonies that made even fear feel distant. Kai whispered his gratitude to Skylark. "You've flown this route 100 times. I trust you more than I trust myself right now." But peace never lasts in the sky. Rook's warning cry pierced the air as a towering wall of black storm clouds churned toward them. The storm wasn't just weather. It was a living tempest, the kind that swallowed airships whole and spat out only wreckage and regret. Kai shouted over the roaring wind, "We can't turn back now. The Storm Isles need this message, and we're their only hope." Skylark trusted her instincts. Every muscle in her wings adjusted, every feather angled perfectly, as if she could read the storm's very heartbeat. Rain hammered them like 1,000 tiny fists, and the world became a blur of gray fury and flashing white lightning. The compass was useless. Metal and magnets couldn't guide them now. Only courage, trust, and Skylark's ancient wisdom could carry them through. Rook had found it, a narrow corridor of calm air between two spiraling vortexes, barely wide enough for Skylark's wingspan. Every heartbeat felt like an eternity as Skylark's feathers brushed the swirling edges, but she flew with a grace born from years of trust and instinct. They made it. The storm's roar faded behind them, replaced by the gentle whisper of high-altitude winds and the glimmer of sunlight breaking through. Kai whispered through tears of relief, "You didn't just save the scroll, Skylark. You saved me. Thank you for believing in this flight." The Storm Isles looked fragile and desperate, platforms tilted at dangerous angles, and ant families huddled near edges, waiting for help that might never come. Their faces lit up with relief. After days of isolation and fear, the sight of a sky courier arriving meant survival was still possible. Kai didn't waste a second. He pulled the glowing scroll case from his vest and held it high, its blue runes shining like a beacon of hope. Chief Mara read the message aloud. "Reinforcement cables, sky silk, and a repair crew are being dispatched immediately. Hold on, you are not forgotten." Tears of relief streamed down every face. Hope had arrived on the wings of courage, carried by a young ant who refused to turn back. A small child tugged Kai's scarf and whispered, "Are you really a sky courier? Will you teach me to be brave like you someday?" Kai knelt down and whispered, "You're already brave. You held on when things were darkest. That's the hardest kind of courage there is." The Storm Isles didn't wait for rescue. They worked together, using every scrap of rope and every ounce of strength to hold their homes together. In just hours, the colony transformed, not through magic or miracles, but through teamwork, determination, and the belief that together, anything is possible. Chief Mara spoke quietly. "You didn't just deliver a message, young courier. You reminded us that we're not alone in the sky. Thank you." Kai looked back one last time. The repair crew will arrive by sunset. Until then, keep holding on. You've already proven you're stronger than any storm. As they climbed back into the open sky, Kai realized courage isn't about never feeling fear. It's about flying forward anyway. The return journey felt lighter, not because the winds had changed, but because Kai's heart was full of purpose and pride. Kai smiled, The compass worked again, but he no longer needed it. He'd learned to trust something deeper: instinct, friendship, and faith. Sky City came into view like a shimmering jewel, suspended in the clouds. Home never looked so beautiful after facing the storm's fury. Nira was the first to greet him. "You made it. The whole city's been watching the storm clouds, praying you'd come through safely." Nira inspected every strap and buckle. Not a single tear. "Skylark, you're a legend. And Kai, you're officially a real sky courier now." Elder Thane raised his staff high. "Today, a young dreamer became a hero. The Storm Isles will stand because one ant refused to give up." The medallion gleamed in the sunlight, a pair of silver wings engraved with the words, "Courage carries us higher." Kai whispered to Skylark, "This medal belongs to you. You carried me through the impossible, and I'll never forget it." The celebration wasn't just for Kai. It was for every ant who chose hope over fear, and every creature who lifted others higher. Nira nudged him playfully. "So, hero, what's your next impossible mission? Because I'm already designing upgrades for Skylark's harness." Kai chuckled. "I don't know about impossible, but I do know that wherever the sky needs help, we'll be there to answer." Elder Thane's voice carried across the platforms. "Let this day remind us. No storm is too fierce when we fly together with courage and trust." The youngest couriers crowded around Kai. "How did you stay brave in the storm? Can you teach us? Will Skylark let us fly with her?" Kai smiled warmly. "Bravery isn't something you find in the clouds. It's something you carry inside, even when you're afraid. And yes, Skylark would love to meet you." Skylark's shadow swept across the platform like a protective blanket, and every young ant's eyes sparkled with the dream of one day soaring that high. Nira pointed to the design. "Thanks to your delivery, we can now build reinforced bridges across all the outer aisles. No more fraying ropes." Kai grinned. "Then let's build them together. Because helping others isn't just about delivering messages, it's about building the future." Over the next weeks, Sky City transformed. New bridges connected once-isolated platforms, and every ant contributed something, no matter how small. Kai taught the trainees his most important lesson. Great things aren't built alone. Every bolt, every knot, every wingbeat matters when we work as one. The bridge was named not for steel or stone, but for the invisible thread that held the sky colonies together: trust. The bridge didn't just connect platforms. It connected hearts, families, and dreams that once seemed impossible to reach. Chief Mara traveled from the Storm Isles to deliver her thanks in person. "You didn't just save our platforms, Kai. You restored our faith." The bracelet was woven from the same ropes Kai helped repair. "Wear this and remember, even the fiercest storms pass when we hold together." Kai felt the weight of their gratitude, not heavy, but grounding, like roots that keep trees standing tall through any wind. Kai's voice carried across the sky. "I learned that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing hope when fear whispers turn back." He continued, "And I learned that no one flies alone. Behind every wingbeat is a team, a friend, a community lifting you higher." The applause rippled across the platforms like wind through feathers. Every clap a promise to lift each other through whatever storms lay ahead. Nira grinned. "This upgrade will let Skylark carry twice the supplies with half the strain. Because taking care of those who carry us is just as important." Skylark's gentle coo said everything. She felt lighter, freer, ready to soar even farther than before with her trusted friends. A new mission awaited, but now Kai knew he wasn't just carrying messages. He was carrying hope, connection, and the promise that no one flies alone. Elder Thane spoke softly. "This one goes to the eastern peaks. The journey is long, but I know you'll reach them because you fly with trust." Kai adjusted his goggles one last time. "Every flight is a new story, Skylark. Let's make this one just as unforgettable." As Skylark's wings carried them into the endless blue, Kai felt it deeply. The sky wasn't empty. It was full of trust, courage, and the wings of those who dared to fly. And so the sky taught its greatest lesson. Courage lifts us, trust carries us, and together, there's no storm we cannot fly through.